How's it going? There are some things we need to address. I'll leave the most important for last. First, we haven't been posting on here much lately. There are a few reasons for that. One, we haven't been recording much lately. Two, storage is going down on the PS5. Three, there aren't too many games anymore that are really catching my interest, at least for commentary purposes. There was Evil Inside, which we did, and it was so chaotic. And that's another thing too. The only times that we do record, they seem to be in a place where we have to have 3 or more people. And that can get very chaotic and split around and loud. Especially depending on the people. Which just makes for bad content, really. Because you can't understand what one person is saying. And there's also the fact that I'm not as into Blarp Gaming as I once was. I will fully admit that. Blarp Gaming was created by myself and Andrew more as a creative outlet. Just while we were in college. For me, personally, and I can't speak for Andrew on this, it was about being as close to acting as I could get. Because that has always been my dream job, has been to act. A part of me didn't really want it. A big part of me, and still doesn't, really want Blarp Gaming to get big, because I don't want my fame to come from a dumb YouTube channel. Similar goes for the Zany and Daring Adventures of Darren and Zane. But I'll get to the difference between those two here in a minute. Since I dropped out of college, I've been able to get more acting projects. I'm in a movie. I'm currently filming a web series. We already have 2 movies lined up with the same company that did the first ones. Dinner Party right over there. And I've got a couple other people, independent movie making people, giving me offers. It's great. But because of that, I no longer have as much of a drive for sitting and talking about playing video games. I still love to play video games myself, I just don't ordinarily talk while I play them as much. And then there's the Zany and Daring Adventures of Darren and Zane, which is a lot more acting based, which means that I have a lot more of a drive to do that. Go ahead and check that out. We got skits up. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. There are still a couple games that pique my interest. There's one that is kind of a surprise, that I'm actually playing with Andrew online. And we played most of the first level. Wi-Fi went to shit, but it was fun. And before this video gets much longer, I'll address the biggest thing that I wanted to address. We were once associated with a YouTube channel called Static Viral Gaming. That channel was run by Nathan Mann, who used to be a good friend of Blarp Gaming. A year or 2 ago now, we had a falling out. As far as I knew, he was still cool with Andrew, but they never really hung out or anything. But I haven't talked to him since like around Thanksgiving of 2019, I want to say. So about a year and a half almost. And it was just released the other day that he is a predator, and he went to meet up with a 13-year-old to have sex. Needless to say, we are no longer associated with him, neither me nor Andrew, at all. Zane never knew the guy. Alex is also not associated with him. We just wanted to put that out there. What he did was very wrong, and I still can't wrap my head around it. I will be deleting the, I believe, only one video that we have with him, as well as taking his channel off of our featured channels. Blarp Gaming is still going to go on for a little bit. Uploads will just be a lot more scarce. But go ahead and check out the Zany and Daring Adventures of Darren and Zane, as well as, and I'll put a link to it in the description. Between Us is the name of the web series that I'm going to be in, that we're currently filming. That should be uploaded, I believe, in June, here on YouTube. And follow Tuesday Night Productions on Instagram for updates on Sebastian's dinner party. Also follow Sebastian's dinner party on Instagram. Thank you for your time.